Left for dead, rusted, broken, forgotten, but for under $2,000, these classic machines are begging for one last chance. Would you be the one to save them? 1. 1968 Chevy Impala, $2,000, Boonville, Indiana. Here's a '68 Chevy Impala that's hanging in there, but it needs some serious help. The body's rough, the brakes need replacing, the interior's toast, and both front fenders are gonna have to go. That said, it does run. There's a 307 small block V8 under the hood, and the seller says it'll fire up. It's still got most of the exterior trim and original emblems, and the rear window panel is included. It just came off when the seal gave up. If you're looking for a blank canvas with classic lines and a clean title, this might be the rescue mission you've been waiting for. 2 1969 Dodge D250 long bed, $2,000, Toulon, Illinois. Up next, a solid old-school workhorse. This 1969 Dodge D250 comes with a long bed and a manual transmission. The red and white two-tone is vintage cool, and the seller says it runs and drives with a clean title in hand. No major damage, no drama. It's listed at $2,000 OBO, and they're also open to trades. Perfect for a project or a farm truck revival. Three 1965 Plymouth Fury 3, $1,200, Luthersville. Now here's a project car with some soul. This '65 Plymouth Fury 3 has 82,000 miles on the clock and is running a 318 cubic inch poly V8. The seller says it does run and that they've started restoring it after sitting for 10 years. It's still a work in progress, but already has a lot of new parts. The black exterior and red interior combo looks sharp, and it could really shine with some attention. Asking $1,200 or best offer. Trades welcome, but no firearms. 4 1968 Lincoln Continental, $800, Cross, South Carolina. Big body, big engine, big potential. This 1968 Lincoln Continental is not for the faint of heart. It hasn't seen the road since the early 1980s. But it has only 18,695 actual miles on it, backed by documentation. Under the hood is the legendary 4462 cubic inch V8. Unfortunately, it doesn't run, and there's a fair amount of rust in the floor pans and quarter panels. The passenger door latch is shot, and it needs a tie rod too. No surprise it needs a full restoration, but at $800 with a clean title, it could be a dream project or a valuable parts donor. 5 1966 Buick LeSabre, Branson, Missouri. Last for now, a '66 Buick LeSabre with a 350 engine and a BOP turbo 400 transmission. The engine runs and the trans is said to be rebuilt, but it doesn't drive because the drive shaft needs a different yoke to match the turbo 400. Also, it has no title. The body wears a gold coat and the back glass is included, it's just not installed. For $1,000 and maybe a trade, you've got a full-size cruiser ready for a second chance. 6 1968 Chevrolet C10, $1,200, Hartford, Wisconsin. Next up is a 1968 Chevy C10 that's definitely a rough rider. The body has rust throughout, the paint is faded, and overall it's showing its age. It doesn't start, but the seller says the engine does turn over, which is a good sign. It means the motor isn't seized. That alone gives you a head start if you're thinking about a rebuild. The hood is included, although it's not currently mounted. This one's listed as a clean title truck, and while it won't be back on the road overnight, it's got serious potential as a parts donor or full-on frame-off project. The seller's looking to move it today, so you might be able to strike a deal if you act fast. '7 1978 Dodge Ramcharger, $1,000, Gallatin, Tennessee. If you're into big 4x4s, check this out. A late '70s Dodge Ramcharger two-door SUV. This one's a bit of a mystery box. It's got a 318 V8 and an automatic transmission, and it's mostly complete, but it doesn't run and there's no title. The seller says they can help get a title for an extra $300, which could still keep you under budget. It's got the tin grille and front bumper included, and it looks like a solid base for a trail rig, a resto mod, or even a parts rig for another Ramcharger or W100 project. Red on red, cash only, and located in Gallatin, Tennessee. A8 1964 Ford Thunderbird Coupe, $1,700, Cornersville, Tennessee. Now here's a classic that still turns heads even in project form. This 64 Ford T-Bird Coupe has a 390 cubic inch V8 under the hood, but the seller doesn't know much about it, only that it was running when parked. The transmission is disassembled and comes packed up in a tote. It's a mixed bag, but the power windows, bucket seats, and good glass are all promising features. Floor pans are pretty much gone, but the trunk is still solid. Clean title is in hand, and at $1,700, it's priced as a serious project or a solid donor car. Nine, 1965 Ford Falcon Futura, $1,300, Summerville, South Carolina. Here's a rare bird, a 1965 Falcon Futura, all original and packing a factory-ordered 289 V8. It's a numbers-matching car, which makes it a great candidate for a proper restoration. The body is said to be solid, especially for its age, though it does need floor work and other typical rust repair. The seller points out that many states don't even require titles for cars this old. This one comes with a clean bill of sale, and titles can be obtained through services if needed. The car is located in Summerville, South Carolina, and the seller even offers delivery for the right price. If you're into early Falcons or want a starter muscle car, this one's calling your name. Ten, 1971 AMC Javelin SST, $1,500, Ruckersville, Virginia. This one's for the AMC fans. A 1971 Javelin SST project car with a 304 V8 and automatic trans. It's mostly complete and not parted out, which is rare for these. The car does not have a title, and it hasn't been started in who knows how long, so assume a full restoration or heavy mechanical work ahead. It's being sold as is for $1,500 or best offer. The seller's pretty direct. No part outs, no tire kickers, no "is this still available" messages. This Javelin could be a cool street machine or drag project if you've got the time and space. I-11, 1976 Chevrolet Nova hatchback roller, $1,500, St. Petersburg, Florida. And finally, we've got a 1976 Chevy Nova hatchback roller. This one doesn't come with an engine or trans, but it's got a clean title and a ton of included parts. The original blue interior looks great for its age, and the seller's got the bumpers, grille, headlight bezels, hood hinges, all the hard-to-find bits. There's rust in the usual places, passenger door and cowl area, but the rest of the body is said to be solid. Whether you're planning a small block swap or going full electric resto mod, this is a clean start with a solid platform. That wraps up today's lineup of classic junkyard warriors and barn find beauties. If you've got the tools, the time, and a little extra grit, one of these projects could be your next dream ride. Which one would you rescue first? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next round of deals from across the country. Thanks for watching Kingna, and we'll see you in the next video.